Hey, is this Mark? I heard from a friend that this was your number. You're Regan's husband, right? Yes, this is Mark. May I ask who you are? You don't appear to be my contact list, and I don't recognize the number. Who are you? It's me, Alex, although I don't think that we've been introduced to each other yet. Hey, Alex. I'm guessing you and I haven't had a chance to cross paths in person? Can you tell me what you need? Since you mentioned Regan's name, does that mean that you're acquainted with her? Did she give you my number? Yeah, we go way back. You could say that we have history. Really? What's your relationship with her then, if I may ask? I've never heard about an Alex before. Are you guys like family or something? Oh, we are more than family, Mark. I'll tell you exactly what we are. I'm her boyfriend. Sorry to break this to you, but she's in love with someone else. I've heard a lot about you, though. You're some big doctor at this hospital somewhere. Very cool. You must be pretty smart to do that, which brings me to what I want to talk about. Or do I even have to say it? I'm sure you can read between the lines, right? You're saying that Regan has been seeing someone else behind my back, and that you're the one that she's been involved with? Bingo, you've got it. See? I knew you were smart. If you get that, then this next part should be just as easy for you to understand. You know where I'm going with this, huh? Here, why don't you try guessing again? Unless you want to tell me all about what our relationship is like, it's your call. Wow, we're already having so much fun and I only just met you. Spare me the details. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You're saying Regan wants me out. I bet that's why she gave you my number. Right again. I knew doctors were smart, but you really take the cake. God, I can't believe this. If Regan was really that unhappy with me, she should have told me in person. It's not like she needed you to tell me this. Ugh, this is such a joke. Either way, I'm gonna be talking with her. She is not gonna just walk away without a conversation. That's fine with me. All I care about is that you understand your role in this. So don't go off trying to beg her to stay with you, okay? She's already head over heels for me. But do me a favor and let me know when you're done with everything. I'm sure you can do that for me, huh? If you want to hear about that, you can ask Regan. I'm in no mood to talk with you again once we're done here. It might seem like I'm not reacting much, and maybe I'm not. I suspected Regan was up to something. I'd be more angry if I didn't see this coming. And when crap hits the wall, it's usually best to keep a cool head. That's what I've learned as a doctor. Well, looks like we've got a master strategist here, huh? How impressive. Too bad you couldn't use your smarts to keep Regan loyal to you. I guess brains isn't enough for that, is it? But hey, I'm a good sport. I'm willing to give you a little bit of cash to make all of this go a lot smoother. What do you say, huh? How about I give you like $300 to make this easy for Regan and me? Yeah, no thanks. I don't need any of your money. And I don't need your pity either. Because I'm gonna make things right. You'll see. Is that a threat I'm hearing? Wow, real tough guy over here. Look, I've said my piece, so I'm gonna go now. I'll check back with you later. For now, take care of the divorce for me, okay? And don't be too hard on Regan. Hey Regan, I got something I want to talk to you about, and I want you to answer now.
Seriously? I'm in the middle of having a blast with my friends at the bar right now. Can't this wait?
It can't wait. I got a message from someone you know. It's not just any message either. It's a message from this dude named Alex to me.
God, did he really go and tell you about us already? I told him to do this next week. But maybe it's fine if we do this now. It's not like the result is gonna change. And now that he's let the cat out of the bag, might as well get this over with.
So you're not even gonna try and hide this, huh? You're just cool admitting to it?
Why wouldn't I be? You should have known that this was gonna happen eventually. And let's not call it cheating because it's different. From my perspective, Alex is actually the main squeeze. It's only cheating if you do it to the guy that you want to be with. And I don't want to be with you. Alex and I are so in love. It makes our relationship look like a joke in comparison.
No one asked you for your love life, so shut up about it. I'm here to ask you if you have anything that you want to say to me, and to really confirm that what this Alex person was saying is true.
Are you doubting me? Do you think I can't find someone better than you? I could send you some pictures if that's hard to believe. Want some?
You know, most women try and hide the fact that they're cheating from their husbands, and yet you are so open about it. I don't know if I should laugh because of how stupid this is, or scream because of what you did. Like, do you even feel a little bit guilty for what you did? Do you care that little for me?
Remorse? Nah, not at all. I'm finally moving on to better things after all. It's like this. I want to lock things down with someone I actually like, and you're in the way. All I'm doing is solving my problems. That problem being you, of course.
Yeah, you don't know how love works, do you? You're not gonna get away with cheating, even if I was to do nothing. Relationships like yours always die out after a few months, and that's not even just an option. It's statistically true.
You know, people who think they're brainiacs always love to get all high and mighty with their lectures. It's a real turnoff. And you wonder why I want to get a divorce with you?
I'm just telling you how it is, not that you're the one to understand common sense. Oh, I'm wasting my breath preaching to you. I know how likely you are to write off everything I say. I mean, when even was the last time you listened to a word I said?
Yeah, whatever. Are we done here yet? I want to get back to my friends and get to partying, so let's wrap up this talk already. And don't expect me to come home tonight. I think I'll stop by Alex's place for the night. I've already talked way more to you today than I wanted to. I'll probably give you a week, so get over it. So send me the divorce papers when you're done moping, okay?
Yeah, well, good. I want you to stay away. I've got work to do, and I don't need you here getting in my way.
Yeah, sure. Do whatever you want. I don't really give a hoot. Anyways, I'm going now. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Mark, what the heck do you think you're doing? Oh, perfect timing, Alex. I was just thinking about you. So nice of you to leave me a message like this. I was hoping to hear from you. And while I haven't got to speak with you much, there's so much that I want to discuss with you. I'm guessing if you're here talking with me, you must have gotten word from your bosses? Got word? They tore me apart because of what you said to them. I bet they did. You know, you seemed so eager to tell me about your little rendezvous with Regan the other day. I just couldn't keep it a secret. I figured I should spread the love and let your boss in on the scoop too. How do you even know about him, huh? I didn't even give you anything besides my first name. There is no way you found out who I was. How did you do it? It was easy, really. I did a little bit of digging. I knew Regan was heading to your place after the party she was at last week, so I followed her there. Then I asked the neighbors about you the next day. They gave me plenty of info. Your job, your age, what you look like, everything really. You have got some nerve, Mark. Do you have any idea what you've done? I could lose my job because of your big mouth. What makes you think you can ruin people's lives like this? That is rich coming from the guy who thought it was a brilliant idea to mess around with a married woman. You can't seriously be mad at me for this. It's your wife who was cheating on you. I'm just some random guy. What you did is way worse. You ratted me out to my bosses. Oh, come on, Alex. Don't play innocent now. Have a little bit of self-awareness. You practically flaunted your little affair like it was some kind of trophy. I just thought it was my civic duty to share the news. This is ridiculous. You're ruining my life because of your stupid sense of justice or whatever you call it. Justice? No, I wouldn't call it that. Maybe just a touch of karma finally catching up to you? You think this is funny, huh? You think you're so high and mighty reveling in my misery? This doesn't change the fact that Regan doesn't love you and probably never did. Oh, please, spare me the dramatics. You brought this upon yourself, buddy, so don't get all nasty on me. You were the one who started this war. This is what you get for being cocky. If you're gonna mess with someone's life, you better be prepared for the consequences. You know what, Mark? You're a real piece of work. Do you get some sick satisfaction out of ruining people's lives, huh? I hardly even know you, and yet I know that you're the most twisted man I've ever had the displeasure of meeting. Ruining lives? Nah, I'm just a guy who's had enough of your nonsense. What, did you think that I would just sit there and let you brag about being with my wife? Fat chance. You are unbelievable, you know that? You're just as much a part of this mess as I am. You could have kept your mouth shut, but instead, you decided to play hero like a little kid. Hero? I am far from it, but I do believe in accountability, and it's about time you faced the music, Alex. This is just me getting a little bit of well-deserved payback. You think I deserve this, huh? Losing my job, my reputation, all because of some stupid sense of justice of yours? Alex, I'm not saying I'm happy I had to do this. I hate getting myself into drama like this, but this is what I had to do. You should have thought about the consequences before getting yourself into this mess. You are heartless, Mark. You don't care about anyone else's feelings but your own. You are just trying to make yourself feel better by bringing me down. That's what this is, isn't it? Feelings? Spare me the sob story. You're the one who decided to mess around with a married woman. If anyone's heartless, it's you. I hope you're happy, Mark. I hope ruining my life brings you all the satisfaction you've been craving. Trust me, Alex, my satisfaction doesn't come from ruining your life. Far from it. It comes from knowing that maybe, just maybe, you'll learn from your mistakes and become a better person because of it. No need to thank me, by the way. This one is on the house. Anyways, good luck finding a new job. I'm sure you'll do just fine. Regan, there's something you need to hear about.
Oh, great. What is on your mind now, Mark?
Well, remember how you told me you've been having your little secret rendezvous with Alex behind my back?
Are we seriously gonna bring up that now? I'm not in the mood for your drama, Mark.
Oh, you might want to make some room for drama, considering you've been dishing it out like candy lately.
Spare me the sarcasm. What do you want?
I just thought that you should know that Alex lost his job because of me. There's nothing he can do to stop it. I figured if he's so eager to tell the world about his affair with you, he might as well share the news with his boss too.
You did what? Are you out of your mind, Mark?
Oh, come on, Regan. He was so proud of flaunting about it in my face. I thought it was only fair to share the joy with someone else too. Don't blame me though. It is your fault he's jobless now.
You are unbelievable. You're actually trying to blame me for Alex losing his job?
Well, if you hadn't been so blatant about your little affair, maybe things wouldn't have escalated this far.
This is beyond messed up, Mark. You're seriously fine ruining people's lives over your jealousy? You really couldn't help but want to get revenge on me, huh?
Revenge? I would say this is more like holding you accountable for your actions. You've been cheating on me, Regan, and you thought that you could just get away with it?
You think this is justice, Mark? You're destroying my life because you can't handle the fact that I found someone who actually makes me happy.
Happiness? You found happiness in betraying your own husband? Bravo, Regan. Wow, truly inspiring.
You don't get it, Mark. Our marriage was falling apart long before Alex came along. He's the only one who made me feel alive again. He did what you couldn't do.
I don't care what I couldn't do. That's beside the point. You can try to justify your actions all you want, but that doesn't change the fact that you've been cheating on me.
And you think ruining Alex's life is going to make everything better? What do you get out of this? You're really willing to break us apart because you aren't good enough for me? You are heartless, Mark.
Oh, give me a break, Regan. You're the one who decided to throw our marriage away for a little fling.
You have no idea what you've done, Mark. Alex might leave me now because he lost his job because of you.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Maybe he'll realize what kind of person you are and decide that he deserves better. Probably not, though. Not when you're both fine with cheating on me.
You're glad to hear this, aren't you? you're happy that my life is falling apart because of you.
You're damn right I am, Regan. Maybe now you'll understand just how much pain and betrayal you've put me through.
Well, thanks for nothing, Mark. I hope ruining my life brings you all the joy that you've been missing.
Trust me, Regan, my joy doesn't hinge on your misery. I'm not a monster like you. But I do hope that you learn from this. Learn that you can't just toy around with people like this. Anywho, now that this is taken care of, I'll get the divorce papers ready. You'll get yours in a few days. Then Alex is all yours. That is, if he still even wants you.
Whatever, Mark. Just enjoy your little victory. I'm done with this conversation.
You do that, Regan. Maybe it's time you started facing the music and dealing with the aftermath of your decisions. Good luck. You'll need it if you don't want Alex to dump you. Regan and I divorced not long after that heated confrontation. It wasn't an easy decision, but it was necessary. The trust was shattered, and there was no way we could piece it back together. I remember the day that she moved out, boxes and bags filled with her belongings scattered around the house. It was a painful sight, watching her leave the place that had once been our home. But I couldn't deny that it was a relief too, to finally start anew without the constant reminder of her betrayal. I heard from a mutual friend that Regan and Alex's relationship didn't last much longer after that. It turns out that Alex was furious at Regan, blaming her for his job loss. The irony was hard to ignore. She had sacrificed her marriage for a man who, in the end, blamed her for his own downfall. Talk about karma, am I right? As much as I wanted to feel a sense of vindication, I couldn't help but pity her. I had seen her at her worst, witnessed the desperation and anger in her eyes. And now, knowing that she was struggling, that her life had taken a downward spiral, I couldn't help but feel a twinge of sympathy. It's funny how life turns out sometimes, huh? We make choices thinking they'll lead us to happiness, and yet they often end up leading us down a path of pain and regret. Regan's choices had consequences, and she had to face them, just like I had to face mine. But now, I can finally begin with a new start. It's been a while since I felt this good. I don't know where she is now, and honestly, I don't think about it that much. She is nothing more than a mistake, a bad memory that I made sure to take care of. I am just glad that I didn't let her get away with this, not when she so willingly cheated like that. She deserved to be knocked down a peg for so openly betraying me. But it's all over now. The wounds are still there, of course, but they've begun to heal over time. All there's left to do now is move on and enjoy my new life without her. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future.
Hey, Emily, you got a minute? There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
What did you do now? Are you slacking off at work again, Eddie?
Oh, give me a little credit. We were super slow, so they let me off early.
Well, lucky you. Can't this wait? I'm getting lunch with a friend right now.
Yeah, about that. This friend of yours is what I wanted to talk about. I know all about him.
Are you drunk?
Oh, screw you. There's no point in playing dumb. I know you're with your personal trainer. And I also saw you guys enter that motel. Fancy restaurant in there? He's barely older than our son. Ugh, that is gross. What is he, like 20 years younger than you? How is this behavior acceptable?
Looks like I've been found out. May as well come clean about the rest of it.
What else is there?
This is more than a fling. We're in love. We've been talking about running away and getting married.
What? Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse.
Jealous much? Daddy has been building a beautiful mansion in the countryside for us to live in. In all honesty, he's already proposed. We're just waiting on the house to be completed before we truly settle down together.
He's building you a mansion? Where has that generosity been the last 22 years?
He's been plenty generous. He's constantly buying me expensive gifts to show his love.
Does your dad know who he's building the house for? Like, does he realize you're having an affair?
That's on a need-to-know basis. Women as beautiful as me are hard to come by, especially at this age. He'll forgive me for anything.
I doubt he'll approve of it.
Oh, butt out. He loves spoiling his only daughter. He's bought me whatever I wanted in the past. He was ecstatic to buy me a new house. I'm sure you've caught on by this point, but our relationship has run its course. I'd hoped that you would make something of yourself, but you never did. Still working at the same dead-end job all these years later. No prospects, no value. That's what I got stuck with. I don't want to waste any more of my youth on you. Let's get divorced.
Obviously. I'm willing to get this hashed out tonight. I'll get everything together and we can talk about it once you get home.
Pass. I told you I don't want to waste another day with you. I'm moving in with him today.
Really?
Yep, just fill out your part and send it to me. I'll sign it and submit ASAP.
We have been married for a long time. Our finances are pretty intertwined. It would make things a lot easier to speak in person.
What do you want, huh? The kids are out of the house, so you aren't getting child support. I'm sure we can give you some sort of spousal support for your trouble, though. Happy now? Name your price. Glad that's settled. It's been real. What is taking so long on those papers? Did you mail them priority? They should have given you a receipt with tracking information. Would you mind checking?
They'll get there when they get there.
Oh, come on, do me a solid. I am so ready to move on. Every day counts. The house is done. All that's left is to get married before we move.
Really that jazzed to be marrying a personal trainer who knowingly participated in an affair?
It's not going to be an affair anymore soon. He is going to be my husband. I never thought that soulmates existed until I met him. Besides, what does that make you, huh? Some loser who couldn't keep his wife happy so she was forced to cheat on him? Maybe you should have tried harder. Good luck replacing me. I don't think there's a huge market for poor, old divorcees.
Did I do something to deserve this sort of treatment? I have been a faithful husband to you for over 20 years. I don't understand.
It's been 22 years and you still haven't figured me out. That's part of our problem. I want to be treated like a queen. I've been looking for someone with the wealth and status that my father commands, and I finally found him. You had your chance, but you lacked drive. You never tried to rise up the ladder in order to get me all of the things that I deserve. I was young and dumb. You were a decent-looking man back in the day, and I guess that was good enough for me at the time. We all make mistakes. I just can't do this for another 20 years. Going to the same restaurants, doing the same old routine. I need something new and exciting. That new life starts next month. I haven't been this excited for something for as long as I can remember.
That's sooner than I thought. You must have been planning this for a while.
Nah, not really. I just had Daddy throw some extra money at the construction workers to get it done quicker. Crazy how motivated some people can be for money. Please go check on the papers. I'm dying to move on. Don't drag this on.
Yo, Dad, sorry to bother you at work. You got a minute? No worries, kiddo. What's up? Grandpa just called me. He wanted me to relay a message to you. Okay. Well, what did he have to say? He was asking about some really specific housing questions, like titles, insurance stuff, etc. I didn't really know what he was talking about. That's bizarre. Well, what did you say? Nothing really. He was asking about who the builder and contractor was and stuff like that. Do you even know that? It's been a long time. I don't remember, honestly. I wonder what he's after. He could have just called me directly. I don't get it. Sorry I can't be more helpful. I figured as much. I obviously didn't have anything to contribute. I'm not studying to be an architect or anything over here. Well, this is me passing along the message. Would you mind reaching out to him at some point? Maybe you can make more sense of it than I can. Sure thing, I'll give him a call after work. Thanks for passing along the message. No problem. You doing okay? What do you mean? You know what I mean, all the mom stuff. How much do you know? I know she's seeing another dude. Ugh, that is so gross. Sorry you had to see all of that, Jack. You want to talk about it? We don't have to if you don't want to. I'm here if you want to chat about anything, though. I don't have a ton of life experience, but I'll do what I can. Just don't let it eat you up. For what it's worth, I'm on your side. She abandoned me too. I haven't heard from her in like a week. I guess she's not even planning on coming back, huh? Not even a goodbye? I really hope that isn't the case. You're a great kid. She would be an idiot to abandon you. I should have been more upfront with you. I just didn't really understand what was going on either until recently. No need to apologize. Now what? You guys are getting a divorce? That's the plan. We actually already started the process. She was shockingly cooperative with everything. Gotcha. Remember, I'm on your side. I love you, Dad. Thanks, Jack. That means a lot to me. Having you by my side is going to make everything a whole lot easier. If you need me to testify that she was cheating or whatever, just let me know. I'm on your team. That shouldn't be necessary. Thanks again for being so great. Love you, kid.
Seriously, Eddie? What is taking so long? Those papers should have gotten here days ago if you sent them when you said you did. I want to leave this miserable family behind ASAP. I'll have to get my new marriage license framed too. It'll be the first thing hung on the walls, a true declaration of love.
Aren't you way too old to be talking like this? It is embarrassing.
I'm too old to be in love? Our first time sleeping together in that new house is going to be magical. New house, new marriage, new name. Oh, I'm getting tingles.
Still planning on moving in next month?
If you would hurry the hell up, yes.
You realize that you can't legally get married for 3 months after getting divorced, right?
What?
I guess there was some statistic that showed most marriages that come immediately after divorce end in another divorce. So people have to take a few months before getting married again. I imagine there's a pretty good chance you would have been one of those statistics.
This is real? You aren't just being a jerk right now?
You have a phone, look it up yourself. I don't really have a reason to lie. I don't care what you do with your life. I got a notification that the papers will be delivered Tuesday next week. I guess the holidays were the cause of the delays.
Finally, thank God. I guess I'll have to stay single for just a bit longer. I really don't want to ruin our grand entrance. Oh, by the way, the old house is yours. I don't have any need for it anymore. Just one problem. My dad's name is on the title, so you'll have to work that out with him. He might be able to transfer the mortgage to you, but don't expect any handouts. There's still like $100K owed on that place. I don't know how you're going to be able to afford that on your salary. Good luck with that.
Are you drunk? This is my house. My name has been on the title our entire marriage.
Huh?
Your dad helped us with the down payment, but it was always my name on the paperwork.
For real? I thought that it was his house.
For reals, and the mortgage is already taken care of. I appreciate your concern. I was able to pay it off in one lump sum.
What? Now wait just a minute. How did you pay it off in a lump sum? Where did you magically come up with that kind of money?
That was courtesy of your dad. He decided to pay off the remainder.
Daddy did?
He did. He said to consider it as a gift for everything that you've put me through.
He's giving you money?
Those were the terms you agreed to. He gave me more than he needed to, though. I think he did it more for the kids than anything. He wanted to make sure that they had a home to come visit for the holidays.
What the hell? Why would he be giving you money?
I guess he hasn't talked to you yet. Give him a call sometime.
Just tell me, did you go crying to my dad for money?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I did not. Let's just say that he wasn't super thrilled to hear about you having an affair. Oh, and that house in the countryside that's being built? Yeah, that's not for you. He's moving in there with your mom.
You're lying. He told me the house was for me. Why would he lie about that?
He got pissed off about you lying to him about why you needed a house. He thought it was for our family until he got in contact with us and realized that you'd been lying to him.
I didn't lie. Don't put words in my mouth.
So, the whole bit about you needing a house in a safer city wasn't a lie? You complained the foundation was busted and the house was crumbling down. You said you felt terrible asking, but you needed the new house for our family. Yikes. The house looks pretty good to me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your dad asked me a ton of questions. He even sent out some inspectors just to be absolutely certain that none of those things were true. I guess that this was around the time that he was closing on the house for you. You presented him with the perfect opportunity to have a new home of his own. Seeing as you didn't actually have any need for a new one, we've been in frequent contact since. He ended up selling his place in the city and used some of his money to pay off the rest of the house for us.
This sucks.
You made matters a lot worse than you needed to. You falsified documents showing damage, and he shared those documents with those companies. He asked if any of their technicians actually came out on those days to check out the house. It was all fake. One of them in particular was pretty pissed off. Falsified reports could have a serious impact on their ability to operate, so they plan on taking things to court.
They're suing me?
Seems that way. You could settle it outside of court or something. Who knows? You'll have to figure that out. The final nail in the coffin for you was Dad finding out that this house wasn't for the three of us. It was for you and some 20-year-old nobody. Man, he was furious. I've never seen him so mad before.
No, I'm scared to talk to him.
I can't blame you. He's not going to help you with your car payment or student loans anymore either. Seems like he's taking away your credit card too. He told me he was going to make you settle the debt on the account.
I sure hope not. I just bought a ton of cute stuff for the house on that card. How does he expect me to pay it off? I can't imagine that he wants me to get a job.
I don't know, I didn't ask him, but that would make sense. Not sure how else you plan on making money?
Oh, this is bullcrap. He's loaded. Paying off my debts is peanuts to that man. He never made me work before. One little lie and he's gonna take it all away from me? Like, seriously, can you picture it? Me working?
I'm trying to picture it, but it's hard. You might actually have to be nice to people and take some initiative. What are you gonna do, huh? You have no work experience and you're already in your 40s. I guess you could wait tables?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Good luck.
I'm freaking out over here and that's all you have to say?
Your dad had some final words for me. He apologized for turning you into a spoiled brat. He wanted to give you the life that he never had growing up, and he did. It just backfired. Worst part? He said only drastic measures are going to have any real effect on you. That apparently includes your inheritance.
He'd better not.
I'll be in contact again when it's time for you to pay that alimony. Needless to say, Emily's dad didn't appreciate being made a fool of. Between the lies about the house and the ongoing affair, he was at his limit. He was being taken advantage of, plain and simple. So he took away the things that she cared most about. It's probably too late to have any real impact on her outside of making her bitter, but he wanted to try. I don't really know how things ended up for Emily. I imagine that being forced to support herself for the first time in her 40s without any work experience was going to be challenging. She was being left for the wolves. I do know that word of the affair got out at her boyfriend's gym. They were desperately trying to clean up their image after a scandal, and having a staffer participating in that kind of behavior wasn't going to be tolerated. He got fired and moved out of town. I don't really know how to feel about everything. On one hand, I feel good that she got what was coming to her. But it's hard. We were married for so long. Part of me hopes that she gets her act together. She needs to, and quickly. Without a place to stay or income to rely on, she's gonna find herself out on the streets in no time. I heard from her dad that she finally did get a job, though. She's waiting tables like I initially suggested. Having to be subservient to someone must be hell for her. She called our children asking for support, but none of them were that pleased after the way that she treated them. They ended up blocking her. All of the kids still come to visit me on the holidays. Jack even brought home a new girlfriend last time. Oh, I think our family is gonna be okay. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button to see more videos just like this. Also, please leave a comment below. Is this James Moore? Did I get the right number? Yes, it is. Who are you? My name is Peter Miller. Peter Miller? How did you get this number? I got it from your wife, actually. From my wife? She gave you my number? What for? Her and I go way back, you see. Okay, and what of that? I guess just saying that we go way back doesn't tell you that much, does it? I really don't see your point. What do you want? I'm trying to tell you that your wife and I have had a very deep relationship ever since we were kids. What do you mean by a deep relationship? Can you just be a bit clearer and cut to the chase already? So, your wife had her high school reunion about 3 months ago, right? Yeah, I remember that. And? Well, I was there, of course. We went to the same high school. And I took her home that night. What? What is that supposed to mean? It means exactly what you think it means. I took her home and we slept together. Your wife and I have been seeing each other ever since that night. This has to be a joke, right? Not at all. I've always had feelings for her, even though she never felt the same way about me until now. When I heard that she got married, I was really upset about it. I thought that I'd lost my chance with her forever. But in the end, I was able to win her over, so everything worked out just fine. For me, at least. So, basically you're telling me that my wife has been cheating on me with you for the past 3 months? From your position, yeah, I guess it seems like she's cheating on you. But since we actually love each other deeply, I wouldn't call it cheating. In fact, my relationship with her is more the proper one than the one that you have with her. Well, that's a pretty strange way of thinking about it. Anyway, there's something more important than that now. She's pregnant, so you need to get a divorce with her right away. Then there has to be some kind of mistake. My wife isn't pregnant. Well, it's not your child, so I guess she hasn't told you about it yet. It's definitely my child, so she made sure to tell me about it. And that is why I'm messaging you like this right now. Right, I see. Okay, I have a question for you. In relation to you, what kind of position do you think I have? What kind of a question is that? It doesn't matter, just answer the question. I don't think there's any point in going out of the way to explain the obvious. Depending on your answer, I will decide on what I'm gonna do afterwards. Fine, whatever. To me, you're a pathetic man who couldn't keep his wife and got her taken away from him by me. Is that it? Anything else? What else would there be to say about someone like you? Right. In any case, I have to talk to my wife about this first. A lot depends on what she has to say as well. I guess it can't be helped. I mean, filing for divorce can be a real pain even when both parties are decided on it. That's not really what I meant, but whatever. I'm gonna confirm with her if what you said is true. Yeah, whatever. But to be clear, her heart lies with me, so I don't think there's too much point in going out of your way to talk to her about this. But you do you. Lisa, have you finished work yet? Do you have some time to talk now?
Yeah, I just finished, but I'm so tired. But guess what? I bought some lavender oil for the dispenser so I can make the bedroom smell nice tonight. I'm sure it's gonna help me sleep better as well.
Right, I'm sure it's gonna help you relax after a hard day at work. I'm glad you're managing to have fun while you're away on business.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's fun in a way. At least it's kind of exciting being in another place for at least a while and seeing what it's like to live here. But to be honest, I would rather be at home with you. I miss you a lot.
I miss you a lot too, but I miss you too, but I guess you still have 2 months left.
Yeah, but I think I'll be able to go home once during that time. There's a long weekend at some point, so I'll fly back for the weekend. I'm kind of like losing my mind here without you, so I don't want to have to wait the 2 months if I don't have to.
Really?
Come on, don't laugh at me when I say things like that.
Sorry. I was just thinking that if you're acting like this, then there doesn't seem to be any problems after all.
What do you mean by problems? Why would there be a problem? Did something happen?
Yeah, a pretty strange thing happened earlier today. I thought that I needed to talk to you about it, so I messaged you. You should prepare yourself, though. It is a bit of a shock.
Okay, what is it?
Do you remember someone called Peter Miller? He's from your high school.
Yeah, I remember him. He was a bit of an idiot back in high school, right?
Is that what everyone thought of him?
Yeah, pretty much. He always thought that all of the girls were interested in him for some reason, even though no one was at all. He kept following around all the cute girls and looking at their asses. And he would always brag about himself and how he could pull anyway, and all that kind of stuff. Most people were really annoyed by him, and he was that kind of guy who had no hope of getting better at all. But you should know that better than anyone, right? You were the one who had to deal with him all of the time.
That's true, but I wasn't sure what everyone else necessarily thought of him.
So what about him?
Well, I got a text from him earlier in the day. He said you gave him my number. Anyway, he said that at the high school reunion 3 months ago, you went home with him and have been seeing each other ever since.
What? Is he insane? I never did that.
He also said that you're pregnant with his child, so I should divorce you right away.
Ugh, I am gonna kill him. How could he say something like that? You know that isn't true though, right?
Don't worry, of course I'm not doubting you at all. I mean, in the first place, I know that you didn't even go to the high school reunion because you had work.
Exactly. Thank God you trust me in this.
Of course I do, especially when someone comes saying something that is so obviously false. But having said that, I still have no idea what he was trying to achieve here. I told him that I would talk to you, and then stopped replying.
But seriously, that damn Peter, what is he thinking? I don't see how he could think that anything like that would work. And does he really think that he stands a chance against you anyway?
I'm not sure what he wants, really. But anyway, I didn't really say too much myself and just let him talk.
Really? You didn't get angry?
There wouldn't be much point since it's not true, and it was over the phone. I tried to say as little as possible while getting him to talk and then ended the conversation.
Okay, I get it.
I know this is an annoying position to be in, but just be a little careful until we find out what it is he's trying to do, okay?
Yeah, no problem. I'll be careful.
James, what's going on? Have you filed for divorce yet?
Hey, Peter, what's up?
Huh? You sound a lot more casual than you did the last time. Did you finally realize that you've lost to me?
That is not it. But why would I have to be polite to someone who thinks they're taking my wife from me?
Whatever, I don't care how you talk to me. The fact that your wife is going to be mine remains the same.
Unfortunately for you, my wife is not the same person who you were talking about. You've made a mistake here.
What? Why would you say that? I couldn't have possibly made a mistake with this.
You have, though. You see, my wife never went to her high school reunion 3 months ago.
You don't know that for sure. She's just saying that to cover up the fact that she went home with me that night.
No, I know that she didn't go because I was there myself.
What? You were one of my classmates? I don't remember anyone called James Moore, though.
I wasn't your classmate, and I wasn't there as a student.
What are you talking about?
I guess my last name has changed as well, so it's no surprise that you don't realize who I am.
What the hell? Who are you? Spit it out already.
I was your homeroom teacher, Mr. Franklin.
What? That can't be true.
Well, I don't know what else to say, but it is.
I don't believe this.
At the reunion, you kept running away from me, didn't you?
Of course I did. I didn't need to relive the trauma of high school with you. I wouldn't even be able to count the amount of times you gave me detention and kept me after class. Why would I ever want to see you again after that?
I guess I can understand that in some way. Well, anyway, it looks like you didn't grow up much since high school and are still as stupid as ever. But I never expected this to be the way that we would meet again.
But wait, what is going on? What's up with your name? You said you changed it?
Yes, I took my wife's name and it became Moore instead of Franklin.
Why would you do that?
Her father has a few private tutoring businesses and is expanding across the country. I switched from being a teacher and I'm going to take over his business eventually. He wanted it still to be in his name in a way, so I changed my name to Moore so that it would keep passing on down like that. It was a bit of a weird request to be fair, but I didn't mind it too much myself.
Wait a second, but aren't your wife's parents in the hospitality industry? I thought they owned some restaurants, not anything to do with education.
That's what I meant when I said that you've got the wrong person. My wife's name is Lisa Moore.
Wait, Lisa? That stoner girl from my class? You married her?
Well, I guess she might have been a bit like that back then, but she's moved past that and is now a completely different person.
You were our guidance counselor. You made a move on a student? Oh, that is foul.
That's not how it happened. It was way later. Later, when I was 30 and Lisa was 25, we were introduced to each other by a mutual friend. I just happened to be her teacher back in the day.
So Bethany isn't your wife? It's Lisa?
Bethany? Do you mean Bethany Davis? That was her name before she got married.
That is exactly who I'm talking about.
So you two were always childhood friends then? That's what you said when you messaged me the other day.
Yeah, we were. But then I heard that she got married, so at the reunion, I managed to go through her phone when she left it on the table one time. I wanted to know who it was that she got married to, but without going and asking her directly. Then in her contact list, she had someone in her phone as James Moore with a heart next to it, so I just took down that number.
So you lied when you said that my wife gave you the number.
Well, whether she gave it to me or not, I got it from her phone. It's pretty much the same thing, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's the same at all. Anyway, so you figured that since we had the same last name, the heart next to it, that it meant that we were married?
Yeah, wouldn't that make sense?
In reality, Bethany got married to one of Lisa's cousins. That's why she now has the name Moore.
And so that's why the two of you have the same last name.
Yep, we exchanged numbers because of the family connection. To be honest, once she wanted to cheat with me as well. That's probably why my name had a heart next to it in her phone.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but of course I refused, and now we're both married anyway.
You're not making this up, are you? This is really the truth, right?
Yep, 100%.
Oh, well, thank God for that. If you're not the husband, then that kind of makes things better for me. I never expected you to be my old homeroom teacher when I first texted you a week ago.
Why does that change anything for you?
I don't know, really, but if it had been your wife who I'd taken home, I would have kind of been terrified in some way. But since it isn't you, it's all good.
Well, to be honest, in a way we are in the same boat right now.
What? How is that?
Well, I just told Bethany's husband about her propositioning me. I felt it better that he knew. I never would have guessed that he would have to find out about something even worse than just a turned-down proposition. Not only did she actually sleep with you, but she's even pregnant now with your child.
Why did you have to go and tell him that? You could have just kept quiet, you know?
You should know that I wouldn't do that.
Why would I know that?
You should know from when I was your homeroom teacher that I always follow my principles. And even though she was once my student, or maybe because she was my student, I felt that I had to tell her husband.
I guess you always were a stubborn guy, never let us get away with anything.
Does it matter to you anyway if he finds out? I mean, you went out of your way to message me and tell me all of this exactly because you thought I was Bethany's husband.
Yeah, I know that, but I still wanted to be the one to do it so that I could reveal it in my own terms. Now that you've gone and done it, I don't know exactly what it was that you told him.
I just told him everything that you told me. There's nothing else that I could have said because I don't know anything else.
Well, whatever. I guess it's out of the bag now, and that's what I wanted in the end.
I hope you really know what you've gotten yourself into here, Peter. Good luck. I never thought that something like this would ever have happened to me. There are so many connections between all of the people involved in the situation that it makes it very uncomfortable. Since Bethany had once propositioned me, even though I refused, now that she actually has been found to be a cheater, I really hope that Lisa's family doesn't assume that I also did something of the sorts. I'm sure they know me well enough to know that I would never have done it, but at the same time, in situations like this, it is easy for people to fall prey to doubt. In the end, Bethany and her husband did get a divorce, and because now her and Peter have a kid together, they're gonna get married to each other. Unfortunately for her and both of them, Peter doesn't really have a stable job, and she left her stable life for a very unclear future. It takes a lot of money to raise a baby, and from what I know of Peter back in the day, and the way that he behaves himself still, I don't think that he really is up to the task. Of course, I hope that at least for the sake of their baby, he is able to rise up to meet the challenge and provide a decent upbringing for the child. I do feel bad in a way that my 2 former students are in this situation and that I had to be involved in it, but at the same time, it wasn't me who brought this fiasco about. Not only that, but they're adults now, and I'm not their teacher anymore. In fact, I'm not a teacher at all anymore. Since I married Lisa, I've been working under her father as he trains me in management and the running of his business, so that one day I can take it over and continue it successfully into the future. The main things that I need to focus on now are the business and my own wife, Lisa. Everything outside of that is nowhere near as important in my life. Peter and Bethany need to deal with their own problems themselves.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.